So it's time. Album of the year. My list of 10. It's more than 10. Just a heads up. But this is it. This is the big list. This is the proper list. I didn't want to have to do this, but nobody else released the proper list, right? So it's up to me to release the proper list. And here it is. It's a weird list. Maybe part of my metal cred will be ruined on this list because there's actually not a ton of metal. I mean, there is, but some of it is questionable metal. And if you're a metal purist, you will be like, that's not metal. What are you doing? But hey, this is my favorite. This is what I listened to most this year. So get off my back. 10, Kings of Mercia. You don't even know them, do ya? They're good. Although it is more kind of classic rock. I don't know why I like it so much. I do know why I like it so much. It's got Jim Matheos from Fate's Warning in it. And that's why I like it so much. So it's really good. Just catchy as hell. And you don't realize it's over. And it's over. And you're repeating the album. Catchy songs. Love it. Number 9, Leprous. Melodies of Atonement. What is this doing at number 9? Leprous is always like basically number 1. This album didn't hit me as hard as the other ones. It's still great though. Still some great songs, great musical moments. Love the album. It's just not as high up as his other albums. Number what do we got here? Number 8. Okay, so number 8, Worshipper. Never heard of the band. I got the pre-release and I didn't even listen to it then. And it wasn't until maybe a month ago I was looking back and being like, what is this? And I listened to it and I love it. So it's Worshipper. One Way Trip is the album. And this is, again, this is kind of a throwback. Like 70s hard rock mixed with some black metal tendencies once in a while. God, look at this camera. It keeps going out of focus, and that's really angering me, but I'm going to just push that and try to get it refocused and continue on because I got to get this video done. So, Worshippers, yeah, One Way Trip. Check it out. I love that album. It's, again, great. Number 7, what is this? We got a tie? What in the hell is going on? King Crow, Hopium. Not only is it King Crow Hopium a great album, but it's the best album named Hopium of the year. There was another album by Ministry named Hopium, and it was bad, not good. This is an album named Hopium that is actually excellent. They out Leprous on this album. It's so good. If you don't know them, they're prog metal, and they've been going on for quite some time, and they're very impressive, and you should give them a listen. King Crow, great band. Turbulence, this is a heavier band, progressive metal. Binary Dream, such a great album. I thought it would probably be higher than this on the list because it's so good. The guitarist is amazing, great album. Anyway, there you go. Number 6, we're going to go with Opeth, Last Will and Testament. You know what? This may be Opeth's best album they ever made. And why it's at number 6 is because I haven't listened to it quite enough yet to wrap my head completely around it. It is so meticulously done. And you know what? Everybody's excited about the harsh vocals. I prefer clean vocals myself, even to his harshes, but the harshes don't bug me at all in this because it really fits. The story is so tight and it's so good. One of the best concept albums, you know, that really conveys this concept since Operation Mindcrime, dare I say. Really damn good. Ishan, yeah, is at number 5. Great album. So damn complicated and beautiful and heavy, and everything Ishan does is this great album. Brings us to number 4. This is kind of a cheat. These albums came out at 2 separate times. Reclamation Part 1, Part 2, but I'm going to call it a double album, even though they were released separately. Amensis, is that Amiensis? That might be how you say it. So damn good. While people cry and they say Blood Incarnation and these other bands are so incredible, which they are. I'm not taking anything away. They're missing out on this band. Although this is more black metal and less death metal. Like, speaking of Blood Incarnation, it didn't make my list, and you know why? The music is excellent. His vocals, don't really do anything to me. So that's why that's not on the list. Musically, if this was just released as an instrumental, yeah, mind-blowing stuff, but the vocals take away from it, just from my own personal standpoint. So that's why. But let's get back to Emiensis. Two-parter, concept, amazing, amazing stuff. Anything from Beatles to whatever else you want to throw in there, that's really heavy and extreme. Yeah, I don't know. I completely blanked out on what is heavy and extreme, but heavy and extreme mixed with moments of beauty. Great two-part album. Number 3, The Old Dead Tree. I didn't know about this band. I guess they're kind of big over in the UK maybe, but they weren't in the United States as far as I know. The Old Dead Tree. Second Thoughts is the name of the album. Love this album so much. I had it at number 1 for parts of the time. Somebody's brushing their teeth really loud. This is when electric toothbrushes backfire on you. They're good with keeping the teeth clean, but they're loud. Can you hear that? If you can't, just ignore me. But listen to that crap. That's annoying. Okay. Old Dead Tree. I said that. The Old Dead Tree. Amazing album. I love it. Second Thoughts. You need to give it a listen if you haven't. Again, it's not super heavy. There is metal in it, but it's not like crushing your skull metal. It's just beautiful progressive metal. There's elements of rock. There's 90s grungy type things going on. There's alt metal. Excellent, excellent, versatile album. I love it. Brings us to number 2. And of course, it is, what is this doing at number 2? I don't even know. This probably should be number 1. And if it's been my number 1 for like 9 months. Judas Priest, Invincible Shield. Why is it not number 1? I haven't gone back to it quite as much as I thought it was, even though I think this is in the upper echelon of Judas Priest albums. And if my eyes go all weird, it's because I'm looking at the screen to make sure it's still recording. Sometimes my eyes get weird and I'm looking at the screen trying to look at the camera and it looks weird, but that's why, because I don't want to mess everything up, right? Okay, so there you go. Judas Priest, Invincible Shield, crazy good. This thing is sick. I don't care. You always hear for a band this old to be this good, it's crazy, which it is, but for a band of any age, it doesn't matter their age. This is a great heavy metal album. Probably the best heavy metal album released in the last 10 years at least. I said it. Yeah, you heard me. Don't look at me that way. Don't be a jerk. It is. Judas Priest, Invincible Shield. Amazing. Again, it's not number 1. It should be. Somebody's behind me and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to hit him so hard. Even though it is my kid. I don't care. Boom. Smack him. Kidding. I'm kidding. I never hit children unless they ask for it, you know. Okay, so there we go. So if I had Judas Priest at number 2, what the hell's at number 1? There's 2. It's a two-parter. It's a tie. This is, if you want to cry really hard, listen to both of these albums back to back and you will bawl your eyes out. Paul Bearer, Mind Burns Alive. It is so vulnerable. You can't listen to it without, maybe getting a razor blade. I don't know. But yet it's number 1. It is beautiful. It is just beautiful. I love that album, Paul Bearer. The Mind Burns Alive is so damn good. And that brings us to 1A. That was 1B, and this is 1A. I guarantee this probably, I haven't heard it on any list, and that's not my fault. That's other people's fault, because it should be. North Sea Echoes, even though I don't even know what you would classify this as. Ambient, electronic, acoustic, not metal at all. There's no metal in this, even though it is Jim Matheos, again, the great Jim Matheos, and the great Ray Alder of Fates Warning, both Fates Warning. And this is like an acoustic electronic OSI version of Fates Warning. I don't know how to put it, but again, so sad, so just but it's cathartic. Mind Burns Alive, maybe not cathartic, just sad. This one has elements of hope maybe a little cathartic. But it's gorgeous. It's beautiful music, and I don't care if it's not metal. It's beautiful. Check it out, North Sea Echoes. It's their first album, entitled North Sea Echoes, number 1A. Take that. And somebody's behind. I told him, look, I said, don't come in the room. That's exactly what I said. And then they sneak in anyway. There's some damage to be doled out here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. The new year has better stuff, I promise. Time to come alive in 25. That's what I say. Bye.